Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to the Tadvidya Sambhasha Parishad series of Charaka Samhita Sutra Sthana. So today we are going to learn about or continue with the Charaka Samhita Sutra Sthana, the 17th chapter, that is the Kiyanta Shirasiya Adhyaya. So in the last class, we have discussed about the importance of the marmasthanas, especially the pranayatanas and also the shiras specifically. So shiras is one such uttama anga. It is considered to be uttama anga because you can say that yad uttamanga manganam shiras tadabhidhiyate. That is what it is called. Uttamanga anganam, because of its importance in of having the prana in it. Pranam pranamritam yatrashtaha sarvendriyani cha yaduttamangangana shirastadapidiyate. So, giving most importance to the shiraha, shiras is considered to be the pradhana anga, and also the rogas related to the shiras, that also has been explained. So, the 5 types of shiro rogas we have already come across. The second important organ in the Sharira is considered to be the Hridaya, or among the 3 marmas, we have considered the Hridaya as one of the marmas, right? So, Hridaya or its functioning will be very important to protect the prana in the Sharira. Therefore, the diseases related to Hridaya are also to be understood so that we will be able to understand the importance of this Hridaya in maintenance of the activities of the Sharira. So if the Hridaya is affected or Hridaya Sthana is affected somehow with the help of dosha, only dosha can do the vitiation, and because of that only there will be roga, or it can be due to agantuja nidana also. Therefore both of these things, that is a nija nidana and the agantuja nidana, both of them have been discussed here. Therefore, we can see that there are 5 types of Hridroga which have been specifically explained here. That is Vataja, Pittaja, Sleshmaja, Tridoshaja and the Krimija. 5 types of Hridroga we are going to see here. We will also see the Nidana and Lakshana of these particular Rogas. Hridroga especially. So starting from the 30th shloka, शोकोपवास व्यायाम रूक्ष शुष्क अल्पभोजनैः वायुराविश्य हृदयं जनति उत्तमां रुजम. So you can see that there will be ruja in case of the first kind of Hridroga. There is the Vataja Hridroga. Shoka, Upavasa, Vyayama, Ruksha, Shushka, Alpabhojana. See, these are the things which are related to the lifestyle. There is Ahara and also the Vihara. So, Shoka is wherein the person is deeply affected with sorrow, and Upavasa, that is not having food at the right time, or that is letting the Sharira for the Shoshana, right? So actually, what is the meaning of Upavasa here in the first chapter of Charaka Samhita Sutra Sthana? It is told, that is, what is Upavasa? Tapo Upavasa was was not possible by the rishis. Therefore, they went to the Amareshwara for guiding and also receiving the knowledge of Ayurveda, right? So Tapovasa Swadhyaya Vratakarma Vratayusham, it was told, right? So therefore, what is that upavasa there? Upavasa means upavratasya papebhyaha na sharirasya shoshanam. That is what they tell there. That is upavratasya papebhyaha, wherein we have to leave the papas or try to reduce the papa karma, whatever we are doing, and it is not sharira shoshana. But if you are doing sharira shoshana, that is not having the food at the proper time, then it will lead to vata vruddhi. Then Vyayama also. There is Ati Vyayama. Some people have the habit of doing Ati Vyayama, like at once, without having any food, even at the night, early morning, without doing the daily routine. That is, if they have not passed the stools, etc., and then they are indulging in Vyayama for a longer period of time. I have seen many of my patients also doing Vyayama for Surya Namaskara. It is good for your health, so they do it 108 times rigorously, right? If these things are done, of course the Vata Vriddhi will happen. Then Ruksha Shushka Alpa Bhojanaihi. Ruksha Bhojana. Some people avoid a lot of snigdhata from their ahara. That is, they feel that their weight may get increased because of usage of grita or taila or anything like that. Therefore, they completely avoid the oil or ghee, and they take only ruksha ahara. Nowadays this is seen. Shushka alpabhojane, shushka also. That is the vegetables which are dried, right? Usually they keep it in the refrigerator for a longer period of time and then use. Usually it will be very, very ruksha also. Shushka, that is shushka ahara. Then alpabhojanehi, if they are taking very less ahara, whatever is your appetite, accordingly you have to take the food. If you are not taking, then it is called as pramitashana, wherein you are going to take less amount of food as compared to your agni. So that is called as pramitashana or alpa bhojana if you are doing. Then vayuravishya hridayam. So what will happen? See, immediately it will have a cause. Why? Because whatever ahara we are taking, the first dhatu which is receiving it is the rasa dhatu. And what is the seat of the rasa dhatu? It is hridaya. Therefore, hridaya is affected the first at the first instance. So vayuravishya hridayam janayati uttamam rujam. So he can see that there will be severe ruja, that is there will be extreme pain here. There will be also other symptoms like vepatur veshanam stambha pramoha shunyata daraha. So vepatu means trembling or shivering will be there. Veshtanam, that is something is covered over their hridaya, such kind of feeling will be there. Stambha, that is not able to do any activities, that is they will feel that something is obstructing them. Pramoha, that is not able to concentrate on anything. Pramoha, that is delirium may be there. Shunyata, everything is blank, such feeling may be there. Daraha means hridrava, actually that is wherein there is some sort of discomfort while you get nausea. What kind of feeling we get, it is almost the similar kind of feeling. Hridi Vatature Rupam Jeerne Cha Atyartha Vedana. So you can see that Hridi Vatature, that is in the Vataja Hridroga, these will be the Rupa or Lakshana. Jeerne Cha Atyartha Vedana, that is there will be if it is increasing, then there will be a lot of Vedana, or there will be a lot of pain. Ushnamla Lavanakshara Katuka Jirna Bhojanaihi Madhya Krodha Atapaihi Ashu Hridi Pittam Prakupyati. So because of the pitta, now we have already seen the Lakshana of the Vataja Hridraga, that is Nidana and the Lakshana, both we have seen. If we consider the Pittaja Hridroga, the next one, Ushna Amla Lavana Kshara Katu Ajirna Bhojana. So these kind of bhojana, if you are taking very hot, Ushna, Amla, that is Amla Rasayuktam, you may see that many people will have the habit of adding lemon to everything, each and everything, whatever they eat. That may be seen. Or Lavana, excessive usage of salt. In the Vimanasthana also, in the Trivida Kukshi Adhyaya, it's, you might have noticed that Ati Lavana Prayoga or Ati Lavana Sevana will lead to many diseases, including the Hridroga. Kshara means alkaline substances, for example vinegar, or you can see that that is any kind of kshara which is used in the like soda, baking soda, etc. It is a kshara, of course. Then also many people will have the habit of taking pan along with the lime, that is also kshara. So excessive usage of that may be one of the cause. Katuka jirna bhojanaihi. Katuka means katurasa yukta ahara, or by very very spicy food. Ajirna bhojanehi, that is their food will not have been digested, but they will take the next meal. Madhya krodha atapaihi ashuhu, that is if they are alcoholic, krodha, lot of anger, atapaihi, that is if they are exposed to a lot of sunlight, ashu hridi pittam prakopati, immediately there will be pitta prakopa. This will be usually seen. हृदस्तिक्ता वक्त्रे तिक्ताम्ल उद्गीर्णं क्लमः तृष्णामूर्छा ब्रह्मस्वेदः pitta hridroga lakshanam. So in the pittaja hridroga, you can see that there will be hriddaha, that is there will be burning sensation in the chest region, that is, and also pitta amla udgara, that is there will be udgara from the or tikta amla udgara will be there, like bitter taste or amla taste while burping, that will be usually seen. Klamaha means anayasaha shramaha klamaha, without doing any work also they will be feeling very very tired. Trishna, that is there will be excessive thirst also. Trishna. Then murcha, the person will be having the sensation of fainting. Then brahmaha, that is delirium may be there. Svedaha, that is unnecessary sweating, Pitta Hridroga Lakshanam. This will be there. That is, there will be sweating also, feeling of sweating, the person will feel anxious, etc. This will be there. Pitta Hridroga Lakshanam. These are the Pitta Hridroga Lakshanam. Then Atyadanam, Guru Snigdha, Achintanam, Acheshtanam, Nidra Sukham, Cha Abhyadikam, Kapha Hridroga Karanam. So what are the Hridroga, Kafaja Hridroga Karana? That is the reasons for Kafaja Hridroga are Atyadanam, that is excessively having lot of rest, Atyadanam, or having all kinds of luxury, Ati Adanam, that is whatever is possible to make your life comfortable, everything if you have, then you will become very, very lethargic, or you will become very lazy, right? So Atyadanam. Then Guru Snigdham Achintanam, that is having ahara which is very, very guru. Then Snigdha, that is with oil or ghee and such a things, it is excessive, ati we are speaking about here. Then Achintanam, that is not having any kind of anxiety, fear, fear of anything as such, and also no work or no thoughts. Then Acheshtanam, not doing any kind of work. Nidra Sukham, that is always sleeping or having good sleep. Cha Abhyadikam Kafa Hridroga Lakshanam. So if these things are Abhi Adhikam, that is excessively done, then this will lead to Hridroga, Kafacha Hridroga specifically. Hridayam Kafa Hridroge, Suptam Stimita Bharikam, Tandra Aruchi Paritasya, Bhavati Ashmavratam Yatha. This is very, very important. Ashmavratam Yatha. That is, Hridroga, in which the kapha has its predominance, you can see that Suptam Stimita Bharikam. Suptam, that is numbness may be there in some parts of the body, especially in the region of the Hridaya. Stimita, something is stopped. And Bharikam, that is heaviness will be there. How will be the heaviness? Hetu Lakshana Samsargad Uchyati, Tandra Aruchi Paritasya. Tandra also may be there. Tandra means drowsiness may be there. Then you may see that there will be aruchi, that is not having taste in any kind of while intake of food. Then paritasya bhavati ashmavratam yatha, the patient feels like something is kept on his chest. Ashmavratam, ashma means stone. If stone is kept on the person's hridaya or chest, how it will be feeling, the same kind of feeling will be there. That is called as ashmavratam yatha. This is the specific lakshana in case of Hridroga, that is Kafaja Hridroga. Hetu Lakshana Samsargad Uchyate Sannipatikaha. So Hetu and Lakshana, that is the Nidana and Lakshana will be mixed, or mixed features of Hetu and Lakshana can be seen in the Sannipatika. Sannipatika is Tidosha Hridroga, you can see. So here it is said that Hridrogaha Kashtasadhya Ukto Maharshibihi. Tridoshaje tu Hridroge yo duratma nishevate. That is, here you can see that Hridrogaha, the Hridroga which is because of the Sannipata, that is all the Tridoshas involved. Kashtadaha Kashtasadhyaha Ukto Maharshibihi. It is difficult to cure or difficult to manage also. Kashtasadhyaha Ukto Maharshibihi Tridoshe tu Hridroge duratma nishevate. That is, the person who is having this Tridoshaja Hridroga, it is difficult to cure. The next kind of roga which we are going to see is the Agantuja roga. Here you can see that in both Shiro roga and the Hridroga, you can see that one Agantuja Nidana factor is also included. That is, along with the Doshaja Lakshanas, they have also included a type, that is in the Bheda, they have included the Agantuja Nidana and the Lakshana also. So therefore, Agantu Nidana, that is a krimi, how it can cause the roga, that has been beautifully explained with the example. These are Upalakshanas, that is, these are examples. That is, Hridroga and Shiroga are the examples wherein we are going to find that how the Nija, the doshas and the Agantuja dosha combinedly will affect the Sharira, or it will affect the one part of the body and will cause diseases. So here you can see Tilak Kshira Gudadini Granthista Statopajayate Marmaika Deshe Sankledam Rasascha Asya Upagachati Sankledat Krimahescha Asya Bhavati Upahatatmanaha मर्मैकदेशे ते जाताः सर्पन्तो भक्षयन्ति च तुद्यमानं स हृदयं सूचिभिरिव मन्यते छिद्यमानं यथा शस्त्रैर्जातकण्डु महारुजं हृद्रोगं कृमिजं तु एतैर्लिङ्गैः वृद्ध्वा सुदारुणं त्वरेत जेतुं तं विद्वान् vikaram shigrakarinam. So here you can see that tilakshara, the nidanas have been explained. Nidana for krimicha hridroga, that is wherein agantu nidana is affecting the nija along with the nija dosha, of course, without the without vitiating the doshas. Any agantujana rogas cannot cause any particular disease. For example, if you take this novel coronavirus, whatever has come, the krimi may be the agantu nidana, but it will affect the nija doshas, right? It will cause some symptoms. If it doesn't have any power, if the agantu nidana doesn't have the capacity to afflict the nija doshas, then the person will not get any kind of disease at all. That is, if the doshas are in the samavastha, if the ojas is very good, or if there is good rogi bala, and also the roga bala, that is the agantuja nidana's bala is very very less as compared to the rogi bala, then definitely the agantuja nidana will not affect the nija doshas, that is the vata pitta and kapha. But if the nidanas are also conducive for the agantuja nidana, then of course there will be increase of the bala of the agantuja nidana. So here the agantuja nidana is the krimi, therefore we can see that in the nidanas there is the hetus for the increase of the krimi, that will be usually seen. Tila kshira gudadini granthis tasyopajayate marmaikadeshe sankledya rasascha api rasasya upagacchati. So here tila kshira guda, that is tila kshira and guda, all these things are snigdha, madhura, and also kleda karaka, that is it will increase kleda in the sharira. So you can see that marmaikadesha sankledam rasasya upagacchati sankledat krimaischa asya. So because of the nidanas, opposite nidanas, you can see that there will be kledata, increase in the kledata. So krimaischa asya bhavati upahataha atmanah, therefore it was going to affect the marma ekadesha, that is marma ekadesha means hridaya, hridaya is a marma, right? So there it is going to afflict. Why it is going to afflict only hridaya? Because rasascha asya upajagacchati, that is whenever you have such aharas, the first thing which is going to get affected is the rasadhatu, and the seat of the rasadhatu is the hridaya. Therefore you can see that the rasadhatu, as it is present in the hridaya, there it is going to affect first. Samkledat krimehascha asya bhavanti upahata atmanah marmaikadeshe te jataha sarpanto bhakshayanti cha. So there, here once again they are telling marmaikadeshe, that means that in the hridaya itself the krimis are going to increase, and sarpanto bhakshayanti cha, therefore there is ahara also, there is whatever is conducive for it, what the favorite food of the krimi, that is the tilakshara guda, there is one which is madhura, snigdha, and also kleda karaka, that is along with kleda, such ahara is available, therefore it will be increasing. Then what are the lakshanas which it will produce? Tudyamanam sa hridayam suche bhava manyate. Tudyamanam, there will be pain or sensation in such a kind, there is when there will be pricking kind of pain. Tudyamanam sujika, that is pricking with a needle, such kind of feeling will be there. Chidyamanam yatha shastrairhi jatakandu maharujam, or there may be also features like chidyamanam, chedana means giving an incision with the help of a shastra, such kind of pain may be there. Jatakandu, that is there will be itching also, and maharujam, there will be a lot of ruja, that is severe pain will be there. Hridrogam, this kind of hridroga is called as krimija hridroga. Hridrogam krimijam tu lingai tu etai lingaihi vruddha sudarunam. So if it increases, then it will become very very difficult to cure. Tvareta jetum tam vidvan vikaram shigrakaridam. Therefore it is the responsibility of the physician or for the vaidya to take action immediately, because it is shigrakari, that is it can spread very easily and also in a very faster pace. Therefore the physician has to take care immediately. So after explaining all these things, the 5 types of hridroga, you can see that the agantu nija nidana and the agantu nidana both have been explained very beautifully. After this, you have the explanation. There is subsequent shlokas explain the dosha samsarga. In the Ashtanga Hridaya Sutra Sthana, you have already studied about the dosha samsarga. In the dosha bhedi adhyaya, you have already studied the dosha samsarga. That is the 62 types of dosha samsarga. That is how vata, pitta, kapha, all these three doshas aggravate in the sharira, or in permutation and combinations it will aggravate. That is, there will be three states of the dosha. That is sama state, vruddha, and the kshaya state, right? That is what we have studied. So when there is increase of the doshas and the decrease of the doshas, you will have separate lakshanas seen. That we have already studied in the Ashtanga Hridaya also. Here also we have the explanation. That is, in Charaka Samhita also it is important for us to understand the importance of Vruddhi and Kshaya. So whenever you say that there is a Dushti, it is deviation from the Samatva, right? Samatva is considered to be the Samyak Yoga, or that is how it has to be. Samavastha should be there, Samadosha should be there. If there is Dushti, then it means that either there is Vriddhi or it is Kshaya, right? Two options are there for us if there is Dushti. So therefore, there can be a combination. For example, it is not mandatory that all the doshas will equally or simultaneously have an increase or simultaneously have decrease. This is not seen. One dosha may be in the sama stage, one dosha may get aggravated, another dosha may undergo kshaya. This can be seen. Or two doshas may undergo vriddhi, two doshas may undergo kshaya, right? One dosha may be in the samavastha, or two doshas may increase and one dosha may decrease, or it may undergo kshaya. This kind of permutation and combination we have already studied in the Ashtanga Hridaya. The same thing has been told from the Charaka Samhita itself. Ashtanga Hridaya has taken this particular concept. So you can see in the how this 62 types of permutation combination of dosha have been explained. Okay, 41st shloka. द्वयोल्बणैर्कोल्बणैः षट् स्युः हीन मध्य अधिकैश्च षट् समैश्च एको विकारास्ते सन्निपातस्त्रयोदश संसर्गे नव षट् तेभ्यः एकवृद्ध्या समैस्त्रयः पृथक् त्रयश्च तैर्वृद्धैर्व्यादयः पञ्चविंशतिः यथा वृद्धैस्तथा क्षीणैः दोषैः स्युः पञ्चविंशतिः वृद्धि क्षय कृतश्च अन्यो विकल्प उपदेक्ष्यते वृद्धिरेकस्य समता चैकस्यैकस्य संक्षयः द्वन्द्ववृद्धिः क्षयश्चैकस्य अस्य एकवृद्धि द्वयोक्षयः. So as we said that the vruddhi of these doshas in particular, that is if you consider all the three doshas, then it will come to 25 vruddhi and 25 kshaya. That is what is called panchavimshatihi. So taihi vruddhirvyadaya panchavimshati. That is, for because of the vruddhi of the doshas, there may be 25 permutations, combinations. Because of the kshina doshaihi syuhu panchavimshatihi. That is, in the similar way, yatha vruddhaihi tatha ksheinaihi doshaihi syuhu panchavimshatihi. Because of the kshaya also there can be 25 combinations. So 25 plus 25 there will be 50. Then you can see that there are 13 types of the combinations in the tridosha, right? There is 12, 6 plus 6 and also 1 wherein there is samadoshatva. So therefore totally if you consider there are 63 combinations which can happen. 62 are considered to be the vikrita doshaka vikalpa, and the 63rd is the samatva, that is vata pitta kapha in a balanced state. So these are seen. So this dosha samsarga, how it happens, the kshaya etc., in a table form, that you have already studied in the Ashtanga Hridaya. The same thing is being told here also, or whatever is told here it has been told in the Ashtanga Hridaya, because Ashtanga Hridaya is a later text, like after Charaka Samhita you can see. So when you have this kind of combinations, you can see that in Ashtanga Hridaya all the lakshanas have not been given, as they have only explained that these are the combinations which are present, and there can be different lakshanas. Accordingly you have to make sure that the dosha lakshanas are identified properly and also treated well or diagnosed well. So you can see that the lakshanas also have been told in Charaka Samhita. It is told prakritistam yadapittam marudha shleshmana kshaye. That is the prakritistam yadapittam. The pitta is normal right? But the vata and kapha, which is kshaya, see here, prakritistham yada pittam marutah sleshma kshaya, marutah and sleshma are in the kshaya avastha. What they will do? Pitta is in prakrita. What happens is, prakrita avastha, whatever dosha is, it may be silent, but the other two doshas, whatever are vruddha or kshina, that may affect this particular prakritistha dosha. Many times it happens. If there are three people in whom one is very very good, but the other two will be bad. But these two bad, because of these two bad persons, the third one also will be included under that. This will be usually the state. So in the similar way, sthanad adaya गात्रेषु यत्र यत्र विसर्पति तदा भेदश्च दाहश्च तत्र तत्र अनवस्थितः गात्रदेशे भवति अस्य श्रमो दौर्बल्यमेव च. So here you can see that these lakshanas are seen wherein, of course, the kshaya of the vata and the sleshma have happened, but along with that the pitta is also taken away. So therefore it is told, that is the sthana dadaya gatreshu, that is from that sthana it is taken away, yatra yatra visarpi, wherever it goes, it is going to produce tada bhedascha, bheda kind of feeling. Bheda means breaking kind of feeling, that is burning sensation. Sorry, tada bhedascha dahascha tatra tatraanavastitah gatradeshi bhavati asya shramo dorbalmeva cha. That is the because of this daha bheda shramo dorbalmeva cha, there can be shrama means there can be lots of, lot of tiredness, and also durbalata may be seen. There is one next condition wherein prakritistham kapha pitte yadabali, that is when the kapha is prakrita but the vata is kshaya, that is prakritistham kapham vayu kshine pitte yadabali, vayu and pitta are kshina, so that bali means strongly they are or affected. Then karshet kuryat tada shulam sashaitya stamba gauravam. So here you can see that there will be shitata, because the kapha is involved here. Kapha, though it is prakrita, so the prakrita karma of this kapha will be taken, that is the taken away by the other two doshas. So therefore the lakshanas will be seen in that way only, that is the prakrita avastha, whatever it does, same thing will be usually seen. Karshet kuryat tada shulam sa shaitya stamba gauravam, shitata, stambata and guruta will be seen. Then yada anilam prakritigam pittam kapha parikshaye samnurnadhi tada dahaha shulam cha asyopajayate. Yada anilam prakritikam, vata is in normal state, pitta and kapha are in kshaya. Then samnurnadhi tada dahaha. So therefore because of that there will be daha produced, and also shula cha asyopajayati, shula also will be there. Sleshmanam hi samam pittam yada vata parikshaye. Sleshma is in the samavastha, pittam yada vata parikshaye. Pitta and vata both are in the kshaya condition. So what will happen? Sanniruddhya tada kuryat sa tandra gauravam jwaram. So tandra, gaurava and jwara will be usually seen. Pravruddho hi yada sleshma. Here you can see that sleshma has increased now. Now we were talking only about the samatva and the kshaya. Now after this we will be speaking about pravruddho hi yada. That is one dosha is increased. Pravruddho hi yada sleshma pitte kshine samiranam. That is yada sleshma. That is sleshma is pravruddha and pitta is kshina. Pitta and vata are kshina. So rudhyat tada prakurvita shitakam gauravam rujam. So therefore you can see that there will be shita and gaurava, both will be seen. Samirane parikshine samaha kafahas pittam samatvagam. So samirane parikshine, samira, that is vata is kshaya, kafa pitta samatvagam, kafa and pitta are in samavastha. Kurvita sannirundhano mrudvagnitvam shirograham. So here you can see that because of the vatakshaya and kapha pitta in samavastha, you can see that there will be Mrudu Agnitvam. That is, Agni will be Mrudu, and Shirograha also can be seen. Nidra Tandra Pralapam cha Hrudrogam Gatra Gauravam Nakhadinam cha Pitatvam Shtivanam Kapha Pittayoho. So if the Kapha and Pitta are vitiated, then you can see that Nidra will be there, Tandra, Pralapa, Hrudroga and Gatra Gauram. There is heaviness in the whole of the Sharira. Nakhadinam cha Pitatvam. Because his pitta is getting affected here, you can see that nakhadinam cha pitatvam, there will be yellowish discoloration of the nakha, that is nails. Shtivanam kapha pitta, shtivana also will be there, spitting will be there, as the dravata also would have increased, and the because of this sleshma and also ushnatva, dravata and ushnatva will lead to this shtivana also, and you can see that praseka, all these things are the lakshanas of the sleshma. Heenavatasya sleshma pittena sahitaschchanan Karoti arochaka avipako sadanam kauramam tata. Hina vata, if the vata is hina or kshaya, and then because of that the sleshma and pitta are taken away or takes away the vata, this will cause arochaka and avipaka, that is not having any kind of ruchi in taking ahara, interest in taking ahara, and also avipaka, it will not be digested properly. Sadanam gauramam tata, and sadana and gaurava both will be seen. Okay. Then Hrillasa Asya Sravanam Pandutam Dhuyanam Madam Virekasya cha Vaishamya Anilasya cha. So if there is Vishamata of the Anila, then these will be seen. Because of those Hrillasa, Asya Sravanam, there is nausea, there will be the salivation in the mouth, Pandutam Dhuyanam Madam. There will be Panduta also, discoloration or paleness. Dhuyanam Madam. Dhuyanam means a kind of sensation wherein the smoke is coming out from that particular, from the body or from the oral cavity, that will be seen. Mada is also seen. Virekasya cha Vaishamyam Analasya cha. That is Virekasya cha Vaishamyam. You can see that the Vishamata in the Virechana also will be there. Vaishamyam Analasya cha. That is the Dushti in the Anila will lead to this thing. Hina pittasya tu sleshma marutena upasamhitaha stambah shaityam cha todam cha janayati anavasthitam. Hina pittasya tu sleshma, that is pitta is in hina-avastha, and sleshma along with the sleshma and the maruta, if it is in the prakrita-avastha, they will take the they will cause these particular symptoms like stambam shaityam cha todam cha. Stamba will be there, shitata, toda, all these things are the gunas of kapha and vata, right? So those symptoms will be seen. Janayati anavasthitam. Gauram mrudatam agre agnir bhakta shraddham pravepanam. So gauravam, there will be guruta, mruduta, agnir bhakta ashraddha, that is the mrudutam agnehe, that is agni mrudutva, that is there will be mrudvagni. Mrudvagni means there will be mandata in the agni mandya will be usually seen, right? So if these are seen, you can see that the ashraddha is also seen. Bhakta ashraddha means not having good taste or having interest in having the food. Pravepanam, there can be vepana, there is a little bit of tremors can be seen. Nakhadinam cha shuklatvam gatra parushyam evacha. Shuklatva in the nakha. Earlier in the, when the pitta was affected, we could see that there was yellowish discoloration in the nakha, etc. But pitatva was there. Here it is shuklatva because kapha is vitiated here. Gatra parushyam evacha. Parushata in the sharira. Marutastu kaphe hine pittam cha kupitam dvayam. Karoti yani lingani shrunutani samastah. Marutastu kaphe hine. Maruta, there is vata and kapha are in hina avastha. Pitta cha kupitam dvayam. That is pitta is vitiated. Karoti yani lingani. That is, these will be the lakshanas. What are there? Brahmam udveshtam todam daham sputanam vepane angamardam prishosham duyanam dhupanam tatha. Vata pitta, these are the functions. Then what are these? Brahma udveshtanam. Udveshtanam means kind of squeezing kind of pain. Todam. You can see that in whenever you have some cramps, especially in the calf muscles, udveshtanam, pindiko udveshtanam we call, such kind of pain will be there. Toda daham sputana vepane, sputana, that is cracking, etc. can be seen. Angamardam parishosham duyanam dupanam tatha. Angamarda parishosha and duyanam dupanam, that is feels like the smoke is getting emitted. Such kind of feeling will be there. Vata pitta kshe, you may feel that these particular features are simply told, like feeling like smoke is coming out. This is practically seen. I have 2-3 patients who were complaining of this kind of feeling. Some people will practically say this, that in their hand or in the wrist region or in the palm region they feel that some smoke is coming out. Some people feel that some fire is lit, a particular kind of this thing. You can see that when the charcoal is heated, what kind of feeling you will get, or if you place your palms just above that, whatever feeling you get, such kind of feeling they feel. So this will be usually seen. If kapha and pitta both are vitiated, many times they say that they feel that there is something soft or something very hard and solid, and above that there is the dhupana or the smoke is being just going over there. Such kind of feeling will be there. That specifically patients tell you. Whenever you start practicing, then you will come to know that this particular thing is possible. Okay. So these are the lakshana seen. Vata pitta kshaya sleshma srotamsi srotamsya apidhad vrishyatam vrisham अपि दददृशं चेष्टा प्रणाशम मूर्छा च vaksanga cha karoti hi. So vata pitta kshaya, it along with this sleshma, if it is getting affected, then it will lead to cheshta pranasha. There will be no kind of movements. Murcha also can be seen. Vaksangam, that is the person may not be able to speak. Vata sleshma kshaye pittam deho ojah sramsaye charet. So here you can see that vata pitta sleshma kshaya, when it happens along with the pitta, then deha ojaha, that is the ojas of the deha will get kshina. Glani indriya daurbalin trishna murcha kriya kshayam. So it will lead to glani, indriya daurbalya and trishna. Murcha also can be seen. Then kriya kshayam, there will be kshaya, that is the karya kshaya will be usually seen. The person will not be able to do any kind of particular work. Pitta sleshma kshaye vayur marmani ati पीडियन प्रणाशयति संज्ञां च वेपयन्ति अथवा नरम. So you can see that pitta sleshma kshaya, if pitta and sleshma kshaya happens, then vayur marmani ati pediyan, the vayu which is vruddha will affect the marma, and pranashayati sangyam cha vepayatyatava naram, that is there will be tremors also seen. So after this, there is these particular 62 types of the combinations of the doshas have been told. The lakshanas also have been told beautifully here. This concept is also called as ashaya apakarsha, that is the prakrita dosha, which is, if it is taken away by the vikrita dosha, then it is called as ashaya apakarsha, that is it is being fled out from that particular place. Its sthana, it is going to be taken away, and therefore we are going to see the mixed symptoms. This is called as ashaya apakarsha also. So if what happens in general, if vriddhi or kshaya happens, that has been told in the subsequent shloka, in the 62nd shloka. Doshaha pravruddhaha swam lingam darshayati yathabalam kshinaha jahati lingam swam samaha swam karma kurvate. That is doshaha pravruddha, if the doshas are increased, then swamlingam darshayanti yathabalam. So their lakshanas will be seen in the more bala, yathabalam, that is predominantly those functions will be usually seen. For example, when we see that kapha is vitiated or it is vruddha in the sharira, then gaurava, tandra, all these things will increase, or staimitya, this increase. Why? Because this is predominantly seen. Kapha is more being predominant. Or pitta, if it is being predominant, then ushnatva, raga, then duyana, all these things will be predominantly seen. So therefore you can see dosha pravruddha, when the doshas are increased in their quantity or quality, then you can see that their lakshanas will be seen predominantly. That is what is called darshanti yathabalam kshinaha jahati lingam swam. In kshina, what happens is whatever is their function, that will be left or that will not be seen. For example, if pitta is undergoing kshaya, then that the gunas of pitta, that is ushnatva, ragatva, all these things will be lost. It will not be done. So apakita, etc. we can be seen. Samaha samam kurvati. If they are in the samavastha, then whatever is their karma, that will be done in a usual way. By default, it will be going on, right? So in the next subsequent shloka, they have discussed about vatadinam, rasadinam, malanam, ojas tatha kshayas tatra aniladinam uktam sankshina lakshanam. So what are these kshina lakshana? About vriddhi we know. When vriddhi happens, then we get the roga lakshanas or the dosha lakshanas are especially seen specifically, and we need to treat them. But kshaya lakshanas are usually not seen. Why? Because kshina jahati lingam swam, that is, they do not produce those karmas. Their karma will be left by them. So what are those lakshanas that we will be seeing with respect to rasadina, malanam, ojastata? Not only the dosha kshaya, we will be also understanding the vatadi, that is vata pitta sleshma, then rasadinam, rasasrak mamsa meda asti shukra, up to all the dosha dhatus we will be seeing. Malanam, that is the mutra in purisha, as the mala, the kshaya of that also will be seeing. Ojasasthatha, ojas also we will be seeing. So including all the indriya mala also, we will have around 18 types of kshaya which will be discussed in the subsequent shlokas. From the 64th shloka we will be discussing in the next class. That is the 18 types of kshaya, that is their lakshana, oja kshaya and their lakshana, all these things, and also the avarana, the concept of avarana, especially with respect to madhumeha and the prameha pidaka. All these things we will be studying in the next class. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you have understood the concepts of ashaya apakarsha and also the concept of dosha samsarga today. So in the next class we will be discussing about the 18 types of kshaya. We will continue with the chapter. Thank you. Dhanyavada.